Welcome to Soapdish. Teri and I are live on video for the first time, recording on Riverside.
It's scary.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I haven't been live on the air in I don't know how long.
It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. Speaking of which, Teri, you have a piece of hardware sitting behind you there that looks somewhat like an Emmy. Can you tell us about it? Now that we can see you?
Yes, as a matter of fact, that is an Emmy that I won. Let's see, there we go. Oh, there it is. Oh, look at that. Anyway.
Right there.
Right there. I won that in, oh God, I think it was 2004 or something like that when I was on WCCO TV as the traffic anchor. And we had a terrible accident on 494 and my coverage, I won that. So it's a regional Emmy. It's not like it's.
That's awesome. Good for you.
Cool.
That's
and it's
awesome.
heavy.
So
you could really beat somebody with it.
I can't say I've ever touched one, Teri, so I wouldn't know. Is it, so were you a field reporter at that accident scene then? Or?
No, but we had field reporters on the scene. I was in studio.
With your traffic duties.
Yeah.
So you would have been all over.
I had to because I was on, let's see, in the morning, probably 5 radio stations as well as TV at that time. So.
Yeah, you were on W Light and a few others in Minneapolis, correct?
K102,
K102.
K-Fan. K-Fan was a biggie.
Oh, you were on K-Fan. I didn't know that. My new favorite station. Oh, cool.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Chris Hockey. Those guys are cool.
Hockey was there already.
Oh, yeah. And Mark Rosen.
Yep, he's still on there, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's neat.
That and he's on the Common Man in the afternoon.
Oh, my God. I worked with the Common Man, too.
Oh, he is a riot.
Common Man.
Some people either love him or you don't like him. But he's awesome.
I love him or hate him.
Now he's the Common Man.
Yeah.
Dan Cole.
Yes.
All right. Trip down memory lane. Yep. That's awesome, Teri.
All right, bud.
All right.
Let's dish.
Hey, here we are. First video. So let's get cracking on the bold and the beautiful.
Sounds good.
All right. So last we talked, Teri, Charlie was checking the security camera footage at Brooke and Ridge's house, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So clearly you and I knew they would, but they did find footage, or they did find some hanky-panky, so to speak, going on there.
Yes.
The footage clearly showed Deacon had re-entered after Liam and Hope had left the house on New Year's Eve.
Right.
And the video also showed that Deacon, Liam.
That's
Deacon,
creepy.
well, you never know.
Well, that's true. She was messing with her other daughters.
I know,
anyway.
So it's possible.
Yeah.
It's not out of the realm.
No.
But anyway, no. Anyway, so the video then shows Deacon not leaving until daylight the next day.
Mm-hmm. That's problematic.
Sudsy. It's Sudsy.
Okay. Whew.
All right. So Steffi and Thomas next tell Taylor the story, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of what they found with all that, and show her the camera footage.
Yeah.
And she says clearly, I'll take care of it. I'll go talk to Ridge. So she does.
I wouldn't want to deliver that news.
No.
But
did you see when she did deliver the news though?
Yes.
You see how that went? Yeah.
Not pretty.
That was kind of a good scene.
But it was good.
Not pretty. It was a good scene.
It was
good
really
acting.
good acting.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Mm-hmm. Of course, you got a crush on her, so.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
She's cute.
She is cute.
Yeah. I like her. I like the new Taylor much better.
Oh, definitely.
At least in today's deal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She's a better actress.
I think so
overall as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So about this same time, Teri, Brooke is telling Hope that she will come clean with Ridge. So she's kind of deciding at this point that I need to be honest with him and talk to him about it.
A little late.
And I thought, it's typical for, soap operas because it's kind of like who's going to beat who to the punch, as far as how they're going to find out.
Oh, yeah. And the thing is, after all the wonderful things he said and how Oh, you never lied to me. You never lied. Oh, yes, I did. It's kind of late. So,
Yep. Yep. You should have told them
right
earlier.
away. Yep.
Yeah. All right. So about this time, Steffi shows up at Brooke's house and I like this scene too.
Yeah,
She just grills Brooke. It's awesome.
it was awesome. She was getting at it.
She was.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, she was. So next thing we have is that kind of occurs here. Taylor tells Ridge, kind of, tries to give him the whole story. So she's now giving Ridge the news, and she's trying to get it out, and he keeps denying and saying didn't happen.
Right.
Eventually, she does kind of get it out,
Mm-hmm.
but unfortunately, he wasn't totally buying into it, so he did not see the video.
Right.
Of the surveillance footage.
Mm-hmm. He will eventually.
He will.
But
you think that'll be tomorrow? Well, we should hold on.
Yeah.
That might be a prediction on your part.
Might be.
Could be. So anyway, now Ridge storms out, and he goes back to confront Brooke.
Yeah.
And there was kind of a final scene there today, and that's kind of how it ended.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ridge was actually going to forgive her for kissing Deacon, which shocked the hell out of me.
Yes.
But it appeared he was going to, but then he said, but are you having an affair with Deacon? And that's kind of how it ended today.
Yeah.
So tomorrow's going to be a hell of a cliffhanger.
Oh, it'll be good. I think so too. But did you see the look on Hope's face so today Hope and Liam and Deacon were all talking down at the cabin, and Deacon said, well, maybe, the truth does need to come out. And Hope gets this look on her face like, oh, what's in it for you, pal?
Right.
So she's starting to wonder,
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was pretty interesting.
It's going to be fun. It was. Those were good scenes, and it's going to be interesting to see where this goes tomorrow, because I think tomorrow's going to be one of the better cliffhangers on The Bold for a while, I think.
I think so too. I do need to make mention, of course, there was another sighting of Carter without a shirt.
Teri, when I saw that earlier this week, I forget what day that was, Tuesday, Wednesday, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
I thought of you right away. Teri's thinking she's not complaining about now.
Nope, he was shirtless again.
But you know what? It's a little much. I mean, I get it, but I mean, well, maybe that's just my perspective. Maybe it's not too much.
That's okay.
I guess if the shoe on the other foot,
super cheesy. It's super cheesy.
I guess that's what I'm looking. That's what I'm looking for.
But
it's cheesy.
You know what? I'm sure it works. It's a soap opera. They have to do that, right?
Right.
Do you remember?
It's ratings.
Yeah, it is. I'm not going to bring up him and Quinn again. That was soft porn. So.
Wow. Well, you and I have talked a lot about that. Yes. That was steamy.
Yeah.
By the way, Eric and Quinn are noticeably absent from the storyline, right?
There are so many that are absent.
That are.
It's interesting. It's but I guess that's still part of COVID, maybe.
That's what I was going to ask you, if you thought that was still part of COVID.
It might be.
To me, it would seem, because I don't feel like they did as much of that pre-COVID, where they really sectioned it off to like two different storylines at a time, kind of thing.
Yeah, it didn't seem that way. I didn't think so either. So I think it really makes sense, because then some people may have to quarantine for 2 weeks and then do their acting, and so I don't know how many episodes they shoot ahead of time.
They're pretty far out.
Are they?
Because here's an example on The Young and the Restless, my other soap opera.
Yes.
I read some time ago that one of the actors did not follow COVID-19 protocol in terms of getting vaccinated. Okay. And I read this like 3-4 weeks ago, and they said he's being replaced by, and it's a guy that used to be on the guy. Remember the Guiding Light, the
Oh,
other CBS Soap
that
that
was
used
my
to be on here.
mom's forever,
Yeah.
and do not call during that time.
So Josh Lewis I had to jog my memory here. So he was Josh Lewis on the Guiding Light is now on The Young and the Restless.
Oh,
So he's filling in a role for this other guy that had to leave because of the COVID deal.
okay.
But like I said, that's like a month ago. So I'm guessing they must be like weeks and weeks ahead in terms of filming.
Yeah, that would make sense.
If you remember COVID too, Teri, I think you and I both kind of thought that as well.
Yes, yeah. And thank God there are no more dolls.
Yeah, no kidding. Or wigs.
Yeah.
All right. So we kind of ended today, as I mentioned here a minute ago, but Brooke admits to the Deacon kiss. And she's lucky because she gets this out before Ridge has a chance to say anything.
That's true.
So that's why I think Ridge was kind of forgiving, because it's like, oh, she's being honest about it. But then he kind of got PO'd and kind of questioned her about, are you having an affair, or did you have an affair with Deacon?
Yeah. The overnight thing's going to be rough.
I think that's going to be a problem. So it might be one of those deals where it seems like Ridge about twice a year or once a year maybe, he goes out and gets a big bottle of whiskey, and then he gets himself pretty well arranged.
Yes. Ooh. Okay.
And end up, hold on, that could be a prediction. I'm getting ahead of myself.
All right.
I was thinking out loud, but it's time for predictions anyway, Teri.
It is. What do you have? You want to start?
All right. Well, I'll start with that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna predict that Ridge is going to pull that whiskey trick and get himself a large bottle, and he's going to go over to Taylor's, and there's going to be some heavy drinking and a night of romance.
That is Sudsy, and I think you're right. I think that's going to happen. It makes sense, and now I'm crooked. I can't do that. Anyway,
that's all right.
So what I think that's true, and then building off of that, I think that Steffi is going to make certain that Brooke knows it happened. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh, sure. Yeah.
So
yeah, okay.
Then
I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Sudsy.
Yeah. You got another one?
Yeah, the other prediction I would make is I'm going to go back to the Carter thing, and getting back to your actor there.
The hottie.
I'm not going to. I think I've already made predictions on this one, so I'm just going to say that I think that scene is going to. That's the other scene they're going to heat up now, and I think it's going to be, as I probably mentioned in last week's podcast, that things are going to get sticky between Zende and Paris's mother and Carter.
Oh, I think so too. Yes.
They're going to get caught, something like that's going to happen, where they're going to get caught messing around or something, and then it's going to hit the fan. And I think that's going to be happening soon.
Okay. Ooh, getting Sudsy.
Do you have anything else?
So
prediction?
I think that we still have Sheila in the mix of all of this.
Love it.
And yes, and I still think that Taylor is going to find that out. That I think she's going to find out that Sheila is the one that got Brooke to start drinking. But then, will she reveal that truth? Because by the time she finds that out, she may have her best shot at Ridge. So if the truth is told that, Sheila got her drunk, so to a certain extent, she's not responsible for some of that happened.
Mm-hmm.
So will Taylor
true.
Will Taylor tell the truth, or will she hold that back?
Ooh, that's a dilemma on her part
It
because
is.
if she holds it back and Ridge finds out, that'll push him right back to Brooke.
Yep. So there you go.
Ooh, I like that, Teri. That's a good prediction. Sudsy. All right. Anything to add? What do you think of this new video format, listeners, and Teri?
Yeah. Ask listeners, viewers. Let us know what you think.
Listeners, viewers, yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, we've been working on this for a while.
You have.
The host is a little challenged on technology, but so hopefully everything pulls together here.
We'll see what happens.
All right. Until we dish again.
Ooh, keep it sudsy.
And we are out.